being in the kitchen. This is like a cliche. To be honest, guys, this is a cliche. We say it, on le dit en français, tu vois, la place de la femme est dans la cuisine, tu vois.
If they are not able to have really conversation, I'm so sorry, but this will create problems after time, because the women, they will not feel seen, they don't feel understand.
And me, I have a work. I am the one who is taking the control. I'm the one who's providing. So you should shut up, you know. And this is for me slavery. You as a woman, you have to do it. You as a man, there is things you should do it naturally, and I really appreciate. There is feminine and masculine, and also do things, you know, do actions
without
saying it, without asking it.
For.
Yeah, in the right moment, you know. This is for me also kind of masculine and feminine energy. Hello guys, I hope you are doing good, and today we have an episode again with Louise. Let's go. And today we are gonna talk about masculine and
feminine energy.
Yeah.
As
our glass.
Always.
Yeah.
A
Cheers.
Glass. Cheers.
What was this?
It's just like a cappuccino.
Latte. For me, this is latte.
Yeah. For me, it's a cappuccino. Latte secom, it's like this.
Whoa. Hayati.
Okay, Hayati.
As you know, Louise, many things happen in our society, you know. We are changing, following the social media and everything. And today, to be honest with you, if you ask this simple question, what is feminine or what is masculine energy, I don't think people, they can describe it easily, you know, because they would be like lost. If I say this, maybe I'm scared to be not in that niche, or today, you know.
Yeah, like people feel like fast, like judged or
exactly.
Whatever they want, like wow, but today we are like there's diversity and whatever, you know. People they will think like you want to attack them.
Yeah, that's why like many people today, they answer, but according to the person, you know. If you are a girl, it depends, you know, so they change the answers. And yeah, definitely if you compare maybe, you know, the old generation, our parents maybe, or maybe even more, like grandpa or whatever, definitely you can see another vision today. Yeah, we're not at that time, but you can feel it also from your father, from the energy from your father or your mother, and also your grandpa, and you know, and your grandma, all this, you know. And today, your friends around, the people around that you can see. I can see people on the street. I can see people on social media. I can see people on the TV, the movies. Even the movies change it, you know. They change a lot, and the series also. For me, the feminine energy is going, and also masculine is a bit like now kind of mixed, and sometimes you don't know where you are. To be honest with you, sometimes you feel like maybe the problem is me. I have to be maybe more being open up, you know. This is the way I should be, you know, because for you, masculinity from the beginning is something that you define from your culture, from where you come from your background, from all this, maybe your religion also, whatever. And when you come to a new society, which like they have other things, other beliefs and other vision, and also today with you know, with this generation, where we feel like, oh, maybe I should fit in that generation, otherwise I will feel a bit like lost or away. What do you think about that, Louise, from your perspective? Do you think the feminine and masculine energy changed according to your parents and your grandparents, and today, what do you see from this generation?
Definitely the feminine energy changed in the past. For example, women, at the beginning they didn't have the right to work. That means they stayed at home, they took care of the kids. That was like in the past, which women, like what they had to do. They were just home, they cooked, whatever. And the men, they work, they bring the money home. That was
providing,
the part, that was the part of the man. After a change with women, they were working, but it was always like the man was working more and the woman was working less. Today, because we women, we have many also like skills which man doesn't have. For example, the skill of multitasking. And we are more emotional, we are more understanding, we have mostly more empathy. And these kind of skills, they are well, like they like seen, like people, like, how can I say it? This kind of skills, they are good if you want to find work today in the society today. Because people today, they are more sensible than in the past. That means they are searching also people for work who have empathy, who can talk to people good. That means for women today, to be honest, it's easier to find work than for men.
Yeah, and also the communication, they communicate more.
Yeah. That means also like the position changed. Now it's maybe more the woman who's able to earn more money than the man, who bring maybe the money home, who maybe have a higher position, who is getting independent, and the man is maybe then after depend on the woman, like, you know?
Yeah.
This is what changed in the kind of, like, in the job, whatever. This is one effect which shows, like, the woman, like, the feminine energy is getting a bit more masculine.
Yeah, from you comparing to the past.
You have, like, a leading position, maybe more. And I would say also, of course, it's the way we dress, the woman. If you have a look at the past, women, they just used to wear dresses, always. A dress. And for me, in my definition, a woman wearing a dress is so feminine. But the problem is, like, today, the kind of dresses that exist mostly, or the people are wearing it, there's nothing, like, elegant.
Yeah, it's more like
it's
skin.
more like showing.
Yeah, and also, more skin, you know. You say more skin, but then it's not that cute in that way, you know. It's more a bit, not vulgar, but showing much, you know. It goes from, it's a dress. They wear dresses, but it's too much, I can say. It's too much.
And it's also like a lot of times, like, the dresses, like, wherever you want to look for something, if it's like the regular shops like Bershka or whatever, you have a lot of time, like, the kind of dresses, they look a bit childish. It doesn't look like woman, you know what I mean? It looks childish. For example, in Bershka, always, like, only baggy jeans, like, I don't know, like, it looks like men, they can also wear this kind of clothes, you know what I mean? You can't really, like, separate kind of clothes.
But this is the thing, if I can add something about it. It's
like, for example, in the past, women, they always went out, like, with heels or boots or whatever, like a higher things, you know? And for me, I found it, like, so feminine also if women wear this. But today, people look at you like, what is she wearing there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today, women are wearing sneakers, but I found it so elegant if she know how to dress, if she know which kind of heels, you know. But I found it so feminine also if women, they wear this kind of heels.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, today, I mean, also about men, also the dressing is changing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, today's society, I told you, like, we want to be kind of no gender. We should wear in the same way. You know what I mean? I am a model, and guys, happens to me sometimes when I do the catwalk, the runway, where the stylist comes to me and say you have to wear a dress, like girl dress. You know, and I would say, I had hopefully the opportunity to say no, I don't want, you know. But sometimes you have to do it. And I saw like when also fashion is going, because when you do modeling the runway, you can see this is the future normally. Is this what they create for the next years coming? And you say, oh my God. Like, it's not, I'm judging, but I can see where things are going. For me, to be honest with you, to have that masculine energy, just dress simple, manly, not too much, not overdressed, and not just don't go too much like as a woman. Women, they wear a lot of, for example, rings,
like
a lot of,
details,
for example, these things, accessories, and all.
Also not too much. It's also not good, because then it's turning childish.
Exactly.
You really have to find like the
balance. Yeah, but the thing is also, man, sometimes, you know, we don't know how to stylish ourselves, but we put a lot that you get confused sometimes, you know, because of your style. You don't know what to wear, but sometimes you are this type of guy, and you get confused, you know, because of your style. So for me, the masculine energy could be also coming to your, what you said before, is providing. A man for me is someone who provide, who protect, who help, who also, I mean, could be like leading, you know, a leader. Those qualities that makes you be.
And also, you know, like one thing, like what I realized, which you have, is like staying calm in difficult situations.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you don't have to explore or whatever.
Yeah.
You stay calm and yeah.
You don't have to. That's a good thing. You don't have to
You show your
explode about your
masculine
emotion.
energy
Yeah.
and staying calm and
Yeah. But
resolve the problem like this.
do you know how I get to this? Because in the past I was not like this, and especially, you know, I'm Arab, you know, and you know how to do this because of the book that was written also, you know, being the book being a great person, you know, you know that, and that shows you like you have to, you as a man you need to have that wisdom, and also to know how to answer to talk and to listen to others, and don't show your like your anger. You know, you're like, for example, something happens and you are angry, you know, you have to be like, oh no, I told you it's not like this, and go straight to it. And this is, I mean, I know this is kind of not masculine. Yeah, it's masculine because of the ego. A man has ego, you know, and sometimes we don't like to show our emotions. We have, you know, we hide them, and also we show them only when we have a problem, we have something extra. Then we have to, you know, we show them as a man, you know, like this. But there is a difference between a man or a boy. That we have to be careful also between a girl and a woman. Also, like, it's not only dressing. You can dress good, you can dress manly, but when we talk, you say, "Oh my God, his boy here." You know what's the most important thing? It's here, because this part is hard to change because it's education, it's time, it takes time. The style, you can change it. The style,
this is just a plus. This is like the first thing you see. For example, this is really like the first thing you can say, oh, she looks so feminine or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after, it's also like how you sit, how you talk, whatever, like your voice. Like, for example, if you are too loud, talking too fast, whatever, this is not feminine. It's like which kind of words you're using and maybe how fast you talk, you know. Like women, for example, who talk too fast, it's for me like directly like less feminine. Women, like we are calm, we have our time.
Exactly.
Even if you walk on the street, a woman who walks like more slowly, you know, she takes her time. This is more feminine than walking fast, for example, to rush. This is not feminine.
Yeah, I do agree about this. And also, like, you said something about the dress, and also about like how you act. The acting also helps, because if a woman, honestly, this is for me a red flag, a woman who use many bad words, oh my God, and today we can see them. A lot of bad words, because like then you fit, you know, then you are like more maybe friendly, or maybe more you are close to that person, you know, because you use that words. For me, this is put your girl, and even like worse than girl, you know. Please control your words, and especially girls, and also man. He's a boy also when he use a lot of bad words.
Definitely.
Boy, there is nothing like who is better, man or woman. No, I'm telling you just things. Sometimes we don't care. We don't control our words, and also how we act, and then we lose our aura, you know. And then we go definitely as a boy or as a girl.
I mean, this you can already see like in the past, like the language changed, you know. In the past there were words. Today, if we hear them, we are like, oh wow, I didn't hear this word for I don't know how many
the vocabulary
years, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's also this which made the past, like how they talked, more feminine or masculine.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. Yeah,
it's the words.
Like today, what do you think about this? Because this comes to my mind a lot of time, and it's hard to answer it, because like you're always scared to say, because you don't, guys, there is definition of masculine and feminine, but you don't have to be feminine and you don't have to be masculine. Why?
No,
You can
for example, there are also like feminine things which a man has, and it's good when the man has this kind of things.
Yeah.
For example, showing emotions.
Exactly,
Not
being
too much.
calm.
You have to find like
Sometimes
the balance.
being calm, as you say
being
sometimes you're calm.
listening,
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah.
There are also things, a lot of things which describe like feminine energy. Also, like maybe for a woman, they are maybe also things like a man, like for example.
But just as you said, being independent.
Yeah.
Anyone or any woman today want to be independent. Hopefully, that's good because then you don't have. This is a bit sad from the past. The past where women they were like
they had no right to
no,
work.
they were dependent 100% to the man. You know, that's why that's like not for me. I would use this word because kind of this is a bit slavery because the man has a higher position and you can do nothing. You're at home and you shut up. And you cannot go out because you don't have a salary, you don't have a work, you don't have nothing, and you have kids.
Yeah.
You know, and me, I have a work. I am the one who is taking the control. I'm the one who's providing. So you should shut up, you know. And this is for me slavery. Today, hopefully, it changed, which is good. But I don't want it to change that much, you know. I don't want like also women taking really lead position, being like very like I don't know.
It is okay if the woman take a leader position. You know, she has her knowledge. She did education, whatever. She worked for that. You know, she learned. She educated for this position. There's nothing wrong about it. But the problem is like sometimes women, they just because of this one position maybe in work, they took this kind of position at home.
Yeah,
they take the work at home.
Why I
they
said,
can't separate work
exactly.
and private life.
Exactly. Why I said like you should not be that much leader. When I said I don't say you cannot be a leader in work or outside of outside of the house. But most of the time because you spend 9 hours working a day outside of home, when you come back home, it's hard for you to find that balance. Sometimes, you also talk to the kids or to your man, like someone who's an employee, I told you this, you didn't finish it, you don't do it. The kids also the same way, and this is a bit hard, when a woman has it, because then it takes time to change it, because of your work, for your career, your position, all those things, for me. And also there's other thing also, being independent and also being in high position makes many women, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, like single. I will explain this more. And this is very important. When a girl or a woman, she has kind of money, rich, she's leading, she has a business, and she's the boss, and everything, she's good in everything. But then a man, he couldn't see her feminine because she has all those things as a man can, like very like manly. When you say, I'm the boss of the society X or Y, I am the leader of this, I have 10 million in my account. The man feels a bit like, oh, all right, okay, but this is hard for me. How can I provide with this? How can I follow this woman who is leader? How can I, and then most of those women, it's not bad, but most of them, they are single. I saw many podcasts about those women who also have high education level. They said, I struggle to find someone who has the same education as me or more, because women, what they find also masculine in a man, the fact that they know more than you. For example, if you talk like, maybe there's some topics you know more than me, which is good, that means we can have a good conversation, but also you need that masculine, when I need this, but oh, my man, he did it. This, my man, oh, he's so knowledgeable, he knows more about this topic, those things. But you don't know your man, like always saying, can you tell me about this? I don't know it. You talk about a topic, I don't know it. You talk about politics, I'm bad. You talk about science, I'm very bad.
Yeah, that's true. Like men, they have this kind of skills, this kind of informations inside them, because maybe they are in general more educated. Maybe women have some specific topics more. They know a lot maybe. But men, it's like, for example, in the past, my father, I was thinking like, oh, he could work in every job, because he has like a really like he has information like in general about everything. you know.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
Like he could be like a journalist, he could be like a doctor, you know, like he has so many skills. And I think a woman, we have our topics where we are good in. We have the kind of multitasking. We are more creative. We have more like thing maybe for the creative part, you know. For example, if there is something, women, we will always find like a kind of creative solution to solve it.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's true.
And even the multitasking part, too many things at the same time, and they doesn't have it.
Yeah, but
men, they're good like to focus when they want to focus on one thing. They're so good.
Yeah.
For example, women, maybe it's harder for us to stay focused on one thing.
But that's the thing when it's come from like, man, they are more curious in life in general. That's why they have many informations. You know what I mean? But girls, women, they care about the things that cares about them. You know, as a woman, you know, this can help me. This can help maybe my kids. This can help my husband. You know what I mean? But man, sometimes they want to explore more things about life, whatever, like, you know, any topics they can maybe provide, you can say something about. And this is the good thing also, you know, imagine you are dating someone, you talk about topic, just bring up a topic, you know. It's the first day, the man, he has a lot of things to say. You don't count the hour, time is going to, and you say, oh my God, so interesting. Second date, another topic. Oh my God, 6 hours. What happens? You feel like alive. You don't feel like, not about like laughing, someone who's like funny. There is funny and there is interesting. Because funny is good, it makes you at that moment laughing, but what about life? Interesting is gonna stay. You know what I mean?
I made an experience like, if the person's only funny, there's no, like, you can't even have a conversation with them. It doesn't exist. And this, like, for example, in a relationship or whatever, we women, we need this kind of part of a man, this masculinity. We can talk to them. They really listen to you, you know, they try to understand you. If you can't talk with your partner like 1 hour.
Yeah, definitely. This is the thing. That's what happened also.
There are so many couples, they're much like, for example, they're funny or whatever, this fit, you know. But if they are not able to have really conversation, I'm so sorry, but this will create problems after time, because the women, they will not feel seen after time, they don't feel understand after time, and that's hard to find a man who has this kind of
I mean, skills. You should work on, we are here in this life
but
to work on ourselves.
But not everyone has this vision.
Yeah, of course.
That's a problem.
We're not born with all the skills, to be honest. But it's on us as a man or as a woman also to work on themselves. In the free time, you need to learn things. You need to watch podcasts. You need maybe to read. You need to cultivate yourself. Otherwise, you're going to stay the same person who were 15 until 30. The same. Here, doesn't change. Maybe you change physically, the body, whatever you want. But here, what's going on here? There is no changes. This is so sad.
I can just, like, for example, the podcast, I swear you learn so much from them. If I would have started like watching podcasts when I was going to school, it would change a lot. I guess the teacher, they would take me more serious, you know. Of course.
And everyone can take you serious.
Yeah.
Of everyone.
It's like, I swear I can just start to watch podcasts.
Yeah, but you are also younger for this, but it's good. You make changes also in your life.
Yeah,
and also people now are watching us. It's time also for them also to watch more podcasts, learn, read, you know, books, whatever. Take your time for yourself and stop scrolling and being on social media. This is nothing gonna help. And also there is something which is more important. Me, when I start also watching podcasts, oh my God, I used to spend hours. And you want to know something, by the way? I used to talk to them. I told you this.
I know.
I put in podcast for 2 hours. They were talking. And to be also, because there is topic and I have something also to say. And I was talking, nobody's answering me, but I'm talking. I was like, that's true. Me, the last time it happens to me. And also I was, you know, and they feel like having conversation with interesting people. Because those people, like, you have to select also your podcast, which one you have to watch. But there are some people that are really good, you know. They are learning. They are so good. And you hope maybe meet them in the street or somewhere that we can exchange
you have
ideas, you
someone
know.
to talk.
You remember? Let's go. I give you one idea. Last week, we met that guy. I met that guy at the gym, you know, from the US.
Yeah.
Randomly, he was on a machine. I
Yeah.
tried to help him, and then he started to talk to me French. I know his French not that good, but he told me, I want to learn French. I'm here to learn French. But then we start talking, but when he saw that the conversation was going more, so he had to talk English. And then, oh my God, like we had like good conversation that I was like thinking, oh, this conversation is better than my session, to be honest, you know?
Yeah.
It's really worthful.
Worth it, yeah.
It's worth it, yeah? And I wanted to bring it to my podcast, but then he had to go the day after. Yeah, I had to go back to the US. But this is the thing, like interesting people,
It's
they are
so
rare.
hard to find.
Yeah, they are rare.
Because people, they have nothing to say. They just follow what's going on at the moment, but not like interesting things. That's a problem. Only like mostly bad things, you know, like what's going on. Or like, I don't know, whatever it is, like on social media, things like not interesting.
Yeah, because
And most of the time, they didn't even check that right, you know?
Yeah.
It's like fake news most of the time. They are watching.
it's not. It's today.
It's
It's
not
what it's
really
working.
like-
You know.
yeah.
It's the fake news that make it like boom, and people now they don't know which is fake,
They are
which is true,
naive. They're
because they
just-
don't check the sources.
Bawi.
How can you check the sources
Yeah.
because, for example, there's a news comes now, there's a news comes also 1
They
hour
don't
after.
even know what is sources.
Exactly what sources.
That's the first
Yeah.
thing. If there is like something, a link or
No, they
it
don't.
must be true.
Do you think
they
they're gonna
didn't
Google
even
it?
look
They're gonna
at it.
go
Yeah.
and they're gonna look for the article. Which article
They
they're
just
gonna
maybe
read?
see the page, news, whatever. And, they
And
think,
you have to be careful, guys, because many people I know, I saw their contents. They make fake news to make them famous, and after, you know what they say? Just that, I'm so sorry. I thought it was this, but I thought it was true, but it's not true. And these keep going, you know. And people, they are liking and watching, you know, because they don't check nothing. They're just sharing news.
And even now with the AI.
Yeah. Coming back to masculinity and feminine. Yeah, this is the topic. But for you, what is the thing you are working on to be like more feminine? For me, for example, there is one thing that I like also is the like being in the kitchen. This is like a cliché. To be honest, guys, this is a cliché. We say it, on le dit en français, tu vois, la place de la femme est dans la cuisine, tu vois. And this is cliché, but it's real thing. Any man in this earth. For me, I used to cook for myself for many years. You know.
So that means like you were never lazy.
Exactly. I like to make my food.
Like
I'm not lazy, exactly. But when someone did it for me, it doesn't mean I will not like it. You know, I will appreciate it. Which means we, as a man, like women sometimes to cook because you feel that carrying. You know, someone who cares about you, someone who cooks for you, make you good in your stomach. You know, that's something we are losing today because like I don't know how to say to the woman like, can you please make breakfast? Now it's hard to say it to a woman like, can you cook for me tonight? I want to be. I cook for you. I already did it yesterday. I want to do it every day. I'm not like your slave. Come on. You can just look for Uber. You know, Uber Eats, they can make it. You know, those things now is like become like it's hard topics. You know.
That's a problem. Like there are women. If they already have this kind of masculine energy in themselves, if you would ask for something like this, they would give you judged. Like, what do you want me? Put me like in a niche, like, I don't know, I'm your cleaning woman or whatever. You know, they would take it like really bad. But for example, for me, because I'm someone also like I'm searching the feminine energy, and for me, in my definition, cooking for the man or cooking in general is very feminine, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, I would never take it bad, you know? I would like to do it for you, to do it for my kids in the future, even to cook with my kids together. It's something like I did in the past with my grandma and I found it so cute also, you know? Like the woman, she's in the kitchen with the kids, whatever, they're cooking, they're preparing the meal and the man, I don't know what he's doing.
For my Moroccan culture, this is what they do. When you have like guests at home, So definitely the women, they are like around doing things, making things beautiful,
Yeah,
whatever they are like.
it's
They are,
normal.
yeah, they are making food, they are bringing it, and man, they are talking about like man discussions and.
That's true. The men are mostly like in the living room on the
Exactly,
sofa
talking about discussions,
and the woman, she's
and they are
always,
bring.
can I help you? Can I help with
Yeah,
something? And
yeah.
she's going
There
to
is
the
something
kitchen
missing.
and
There's
talking
something.
there.
Yeah, they are like making
Yeah.
hours making food. Where this is for like this is like not. It was natural, normal. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Normal.
For me, it's still normal. You
It's
know,
so normal.
for
Yeah,
me,
yeah, for you. Yeah, but I'm telling you, like this generation today, it's
But
like
today,
that cliche. You know, going so bad, and that's a bit like.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the woman, to be honest, I will not go so far, but if the woman can, she doesn't like to cook or to help in this way or being care in that way also. She likes to be outside always working, whatever.
Yeah, the problem, like,
So,
if she really
where is
doesn't like to cook.
Yeah, but where is like where is the, I mean, the feminine there?
Like, the problem is, like, how do you replace this, you know?
Yeah.
For example, if you're not cooking for your man, so, but what are you doing for your man to show him a bit like that you're also taking care of him? Like, what are you doing instead of that, you know? Are you maybe really into cleaning? Okay, but then clean, you know?
Yeah.
At least you should do something like, you know.
But this is the thing, it's like now it's a bit weird to say, but women, because of the independent status, whatever, they don't want to, most of them want to clean, they don't want to do jobs because they feel like bad. I'm putting myself in a, you know, who is he to clean? You know, I'm not cleaning. He had to clean, you know, or at least we can clean together. You can find a way how to clean. You, for example, you can do the floor, I do this.
No. The men, I do agree. Like,
yeah, men should help.
The man
also.
should always help.
Of course. But
if the man is really like, do this.
No, for me, should not say do. You remember the word I like?
Can you do this? Or
I like.
Even if you ask, can you do this?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But you do nothing.
You know something also.
Because then you affect really that the woman is turning like the
slave. That mode. Yeah, but the thing is, like for me, I don't like also to say. I can say really, can you do me this if really I need it? I'm doing something else. I can show to my wife. She can see, for example, I'm working. I'm having a meeting, and I can't manage my time to eat. Can you please do this for me? You know, and she can do it. Could you please? Or can you? Whatever, nicely. Anyways, but most of the time when I'm laying or just chilling, you should not say do the thing with you.
Because then you
take this the thing with you, you know, and you are like just watching the TV, you know.
It feels like you're a dictator.
This is what happened in the past. What I'm telling you, because the woman, she doesn't have a job, working, nothing, and for you, by definition, as a woman, so what are you doing here if you don't provide nothing? So you take care of the home, you know, and they do it good. Today, because of the statute, you are independent, both of you are working, which is good, nice, but do it in a balanced way, which means like the man. Don't say to the woman like should put her down.
For example, the trash. You put out always like the trash.
I put always the trash, and they have no problem with this, you know.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah, no problem with this, you know.
So if there's something which disgusts me,
you do it. With, you have to do it a natural way, but don't put the thing where like you have to force the other one to do it because you as a woman you have to do it. You as a man, there is things you should do it naturally, and I really appreciate. There is feminine and masculine, and also do things, you know, do actions without saying it, without asking it. Yeah, in the right moment, you know. This is for me also kind of masculine and feminine energy. When, for example, you go to work and you come back and your woman, she was like, for example, has a free time.
Even if she has to do something, you know.
Yeah.
For example, I have to go somewhere, but I prepared the meal for you, even if I'm not there.
That's also that's
kind of things.
That's what it is.
Because I'm
attention,
thinking,
you know.
Imagine like your man has to go home, then he has to
work,
do his food.
Yeah,
like he come from the work home, you know. Then he has to make the food, and then he can eat, but he didn't eat before. Like, just think a bit like in a way, like how would you feel in that situation?
You know the word I use always? We are not roommates. A man and the woman, when they are living together, or they are like, I don't know, you are marriage, you are living together, guys, whatever, you are like just relationship. You are not roommates.
That's true.
Sometimes you forget, you pretend like you are roommates, you know. No, you need attention.
Don't look only for yourself.
Exactly. Just look.
If you see things they are dirty, your clothes of the man, just take them.
Yeah, of course.
It takes just more time to say your man. You can say it after, you know. Please, I don't know if you
do it first time, second
the
time,
next
then
time
that's it,
just don't forget it there or just put it there, you know. But it's not like you see it there and you just let it there. You ignore it, you know. Like,
and also, like, there is something also to finish the podcast with, unless if you have another question. Also, above, like, we talk about the masculine and feminine, and those things also, they will be, what I'm gonna say, they will be also included on that topic. Sometimes we feel also as a man, when we get in a relationship, that it's okay, now she's mine, now I can be lazy, I can do whatever I want, you know. I saw many guys I used to talk with, you know, even at work, where they say, you know, yesterday I bought the PlayStation 2 game because now it's chill, you know, at home. My wife, she's doing the food, and when I don't have nothing to say, I'm playing the whole night. Bro, I told him, bro, this is so bad. What are you doing now, you know? Because before you showed her like you have free time. Now that you are getting married, you're going like a kid.
yeah.
Exactly like a kid. You want to play, you want to spend time watching football games. You can watch one time a week, but not every time. Like TV, you want to watch something. Me, I'm watching football every night. So go do something else. Go to the room and do something else, you know? You want to do... Where is the time we spend together?
And this is why a lot of like relationships, whatever, they broke.
Yeah.
Because the men, they feel too comfortable after a time. We women, we say it sometimes, you know, but the man doesn't realize it in that moment. And they realize it when it's too late.
Yeah.
But then the woman, she's gone.
But those things we have to think about it, like both of sides, you know, and also maybe women also when she gets in a relationship or maybe in a marriage or whatever, she should be a woman, not be that girl who can goes in anytime out, can watch, I can see all the friends and anytime their friends wants. Now she has other responsibilities. No. She had to manage her time, the time with her man, the time for herself, for family, for all these things, you know. And it's normal. There is like also other friends. They told you, like, they give you a lot of pressure, but you are not that free as before. That's normal, bro. It's like now my time, I have to share it, you know. You know, time.
Put priorities.
Exactly. So you are with someone. You are not like a roommate. That's what I say to others. Like, yeah, but I have my girlfriend. You know, it's good. You have your life. She has her life, and you have your life. Both of you. That's what the good. This is good, which means she has her work. You have your work, and you have things also. You are maybe creating both of you. That's good. That's nice. But don't be like, she's at home. She's free. Or maybe it's the good time for you to talk because you don't talk the whole day. She was at work, you weren't at work, and at night you are always with friends who are watching things or are doing something. But where is the time between you and your woman, bro?
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean.
You really have to find the time, and you really have to find things you really like to do together. And I don't know. I think like a relationship between a man and a woman only works if the man is in his masculine energy, the woman is in her feminine energy. They found a good balance. They have things they share, like even if it's like interests, whatever, things they share together. And they both of them try to be the best version of themselves. And if you have this kind of things, there's no reason why
and
it should not work.
There is nothing perfect. And we can always work on ourselves, and we can always be better, all right? So for me as a person, I used to much count about the future and the past. I want to be, or I was like this, I was like this. But what about the moment? Live the moment also, because it's very important. It's like what defines also your future. You know, if you put pressure, maybe in 5 years, normally all my friends, all the people around me had kids, have wife, no, bro. Take your life easier as you, because each one has a different life. A man and a woman, live your life as you can live it. Try to be better, you know, as a man. Try to be a good man, okay? Try to be great man, you know? Yeah. Try to be great. Try to read. If you want, I have a good books of being great as a man. And this is also can make, I swear, the relationship healthier. And if one of like one of you brings some good habits, for sure the other one will follow. And this is the good relationship, very healthy. For example, if your girlfriend, she wants to do yoga because she wants to, I don't know, feel good, do other like relaxation movement, whatever, just follow her, bro. Don't be like, oh, this is for girls. You know, and also you, if you want to do a new sport, you want to run, show interest, bring your woman with you.
The life of your partner, the hobbies, whatever he likes to do, you show interest.
Yeah, exactly. That can fit, and you will not have problems. Many people, they have problems today because
and after, if you don't like it, at least like you tried.
You tried, yeah, exactly. That's true.
And
that's true.
That already showed a lot.
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Louise.
Thank you too.
And thank you also, guys, for watching this second podcast. I hope you like it. And don't forget to drop a like and comment, as we said the last time. And we're going to say today, we like to read our comments. The last time I said, Louise, look at this comment, how cute it is. Yeah. Look at this other one. Oh my God, the people, they are so supporting. And we really appreciate your comments. And yeah, hopefully this podcast will go on every Thursday. And by the way, we are recording it today, and I have to push it normally today. It's a lot of work, but yeah, I'm gonna do my best. And I hope also at the end of the day you like it. You have many informations, and if you have some experiences or something to say, write in the comment. Don't be shamed. We are not here to judge.
That's interesting.
We don't judge anyone. We are nobody to judge, and we will never tell you it's bad or it's good. It's good also to know, and that's it. And see you in the next podcast.
Ciao.
Ciao.